So guys, today we're going from this to this. Guys, there's a screw inside there. It's TX10. So just lift up this lip and unscrew that screw. So the screw is pretty long. It goes all the way across the handlebar. Make sure not to lose it. And then the whole handlebar is loose. As you can see, it's moving. So you need to remove the bar ends next. Next we go TX40. Just in there. And remove this. You're gonna need both your hands because these are pretty hard. Probably got some thread locks on them as well. So don't be afraid to put some muscle in it. So the bar end is gone, and as you can see, since we removed the screw, the whole thing moves in and out. So next we're going to remove the clutch, these two screws. It looks like TX30, I'm not sure. It's TX30. Unscrew this and the bottom one, and we'll do this without wasting your time and get back to you. So guys, I tried to remove the screw here and it wouldn't nudge, so I started removing this TX45. As soon as it opened, suddenly it's really loose and it will come out. So remove the screw here, TX45, and then TX30, you can remove this screw on the side and the handlebar will come off. So this is what you end up with. This is the lock screw that goes in there and your handlebar through it. Now you should just be able to drag the handlebar out. Just give me a second. So the original handlebar is out, and here's where you need the magic. I'll show you. So this is what I ordered from BMW. This will replace my handlebar, so the triple clamp will become whole, and I can install my Gilles handlebars as usual underneath here. So what I need to do is do exactly the same procedure on the other side, and then remove the center nut here, bolt to get the triple clamp up so I can get my Gilles handlebars on the shock. Handlebar is off on this side, so just removed it, remove the brake, and then if you twist it around, there's a small hole there, and you need something as unusual as TX8 in there, and then remove the screw that's inside here. When you do that, you can open this clamp where the start button is. As you can see, it starts going apart. And I'll open it for you so you can see what it looks like. So there's a tiny little screw TX8 as well in the corner there. As you can see, this little thingy was clamped on, so it was obstructing my view. So if you remove it, you need to unscrew that screw, and then this part will come off. So then twist this around and you get this top part off. Remove this screw here, TX10, and then the whole thing will come out. So everything is off. The only thing that's keeping it in place is the brake liquid reservoir. And if you unscrew this TX30, this thing will come completely off. And you're ready to put in your original handlebars are off, and you need to install the new ones. So guys, number 36 millimeters. Stand in front of the bike, the front wheel between your legs, and open this up. It's about 100 Newton meters. So you have the nut, it's got Loctite inside, and then there's a washer. You should remove, and then you should be able to force this whole thing up. If necessary, just take a plastic hammer and hit it from underneath, and the whole triple clamp will come out. So guys, things shouldn't be easy. I need to follow this cable, and there are some rubber ties that goes together with this, and this cable goes down, and it's zip tied here and into this part. So there's a zip tie that I have to cut to get the other end of this cable, unplug it, so I can pull my handlebars in and through this. So I'm just getting more and more irritated on how BMW thinks stuff like this. I ended up removing these two screws, open up this plastic piece, remove this, grab the bracket that holds it because the attachment is on the back side, and the cable I'm looking for is this one, and it sits on the rail here. So you have to clamp the top one by pressing up here, remove the top part like this one, just remove the top part, and then from the above take a screwdriver and push this pin to the side and pull this thing out downwards. So there you have it. 20 minutes for just getting this cable out where I can put in my new handlebars. And BMW should know that this is the first thing most people do before they take it to the track, especially if you have it mounted on the triple clamp. You don't want to damage your triple clamp, you want other stuff on there. So I have no clue how they were thinking. Obviously they were not. Just a tip for you guys as well, put a rag on your TFT because you're moving around and this stuff will scratch your TFT screen. So hopefully mine is without a scratch when I remove the rag. So next up, I'll get the base for the handlebars, put it in. So guys, these are in, and make sure that you have the right one on the right side. And then I put the triple clamp on. I use the plastic hammer to hammer it down. When you put it in, it looks like it's not centered to the hole, but you have to wiggle it around until you get it. And we put back the center nut, 100 Newton meters, and then we can go on and attach the handlebars, see where we end up. So next up, we're gonna close the triple clamp with the parts that we ordered from BMW. The screw here should be 8 Newton meters of torque, and then when you put this one in here, it should be 19 Newton meters. I usually don't pay a lot of attention to torques, but when it comes to your front shocks. If you don't have the right torque, you will damage this. So 19 Newton meters, 8 Newton meters. I'll fix that and get back to you. Okay guys, so the handlebar is on, it's loose. I just shove the handlebar in. So what you need for this part is a nail, and then you align your buttons here as you like them and make sure that this is flush on the other end. Open up so you can see this tiny screw hole. Put the nail in there and give it a good whack with a hammer and hope that it will leave an indentation for you so you know where to drill. The handlebar is on. This little screw says in the instruction manual 20 Newton meters. Just to show you the difference between Gilles instructions and RG's that we handled earlier I mean. This is dead on, no questions about what to do and how to do it. It even tells you how much torque you need, and it's great. So what have I done? I've reattached the electronic damping cable, reassembled it, put this thing back on, and zip tied this and that. So what's left on this side is just to get the clutch lever and then adjust the handlebars to my liking and tighten this screw. It should be 19 Newton meters. And then we have the other side left.